I'm going to be honest, I didn't want to make this video. I did not want to make this video, but I feel like I have to, or I feel some kind of obligation. I'm I'm disgusted. I'm disappointed. I'm upset. I'm angry. I'm every negative emotion there. I'm every emotion at the same time, but every negative emotion there is, that's what I'm feeling. Because Charlie Kirk was murdered, assassinated, whatever you want to. Man, he was killed. And typically I say a joke, or typically I might say something, but this isn't something to laugh about because, well, first of all, it's too recent. So, you gotta, I call it the Twin Towers rule. When is it okay to make a joke about 9/11? In between the towers falling, after the after the first one and the second one's honest, then it's okay to make a joke. But for Charlie Kirk, this is not something to celebrate. I've seen positive reactions on social media. I've seen people being happy. I've been seeing people react like this is positively. If you disagree with someone, violence is not the answer. I disagree with Charlie Kirk politically. I am not conservative in any way. I don't know if I'm a liberal, but I'm definitely not conservative in any way. But Charlie Kirk was trying to stand for a better America. And even though we might disagree on the methods, we sing the same song. And for that, I stand by him and call him, I would say that we are united. I don't care if you do the conservative way, the liberal way. Anybody who loves their neighbor and tries to do right is on my team. Now, do I agree with people? No. Offense and defense, sometimes they don't have the same methods of execution, but they're still a part of the same team. But now it comes to Charlie Kirk. I don't think people understand that this does not end well. There's never been a time in history where getting rid of your political opponents or murdering a CEO, Luigi Mangione, solves anything. Violence never solves anything. You know, Dr. King, Martin Luther King Jr., was all about non-violent civil disobedience. That is how you cause change. You don't cause change by politically murdering people. You don't cause change by threats and by violence. You cause change by non-violent civil disobedience. That is how you cause change. Non-violently. You cause change by loving your enemies. That's how you cause change. You don't cause change by taking their life. Because not only did someone, I don't know who, because who knows what's good in Utah? What kind of justice system is this? Man gets knocked out and then bing, bang, boom. I guarantee you that murderer is probably in Mormon church right now. Who knows what he's doing? Because, that's what they do up in Utah. They worship whatever the Mormons do in that Book of Mormon. My Book of Mormon's over there, so haven't read in a minute. Don't know what's in it. But this is not American. This is inhumane. And I don't know why anyone would celebrate this. This is something we should all be against. I am against this. Typically, I try to take the gray area. Typically, I try to have a nuanced discussion. But there is no nuance in murder. That is a line that I don't cross. And if you disagree with me, you're welcome to leave. You're welcome to unsubscribe. You don't have to watch. Your boy barely gets 10 views anyways. I can go from 10 to 9. I don't care. But I'm not going to have people that celebrate this. And luckily, people in my audience, luckily, I'm blessed for the people who do watch that agree with me on these certain issues. But this is not something to celebrate. And this is not something I'm ashamed. Because, yes, first of all, 2 children lost their father. A wife lost her husband. What is there to celebrate? What? Okay, so what? Man voted for Donald Trump. Okay, he wears a MAGA hat. So what? You can still get your Big Mac at McDonald's if you want to. I don't understand. If people want to celebrate or support the Republican Party, they are free to do that. They have the Bill of Rights. They have the Constitution. That is a part of the free speech. If you want to do the opposite and vote for the Democratic Party and even be, whatever you want, you're free to do that too. What you're not free to do is harm others and cause violence, because that makes all of us look bad. This is an embarrassment. I'm embarrassed to be a part of this country sometimes, because we have people like that who are spreading hatred. That is what you're spreading hatred. And this is not something I stand for. I wanted to just quickly talk about this because this is just wrong. And anytime I see something wrong, I'm going to try my best. I don't know who's going to see this, but I'm going to try my best to stand against this, because that's not what this channel is, and that's not who I am as a person. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked, please like and subscribe. Social will be linked down below and at the end of this video, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much.